98.9 KWJZ, B3 Soul from Novello. One of the entertainers. We're going to be here at the Smooth Jazz Festival today. And actually, this is exciting. He's standing right next to me right now. John, thank you for joining us for the broadcast. You know, it's a little warm out here. Pacific Northwest people, they don't like it real warm, but you're thinking this is chump change compared to some of the places that you played.
Yeah, normally I would consider this warm because of being in California, in Los Angeles, Southern California. We're used to the dry stuff. But I played St. Lucia Jazz Festival a couple years ago, and it was 105.
Hey.
And they had no dressing rooms, and we were outside in a plastic tent, which was like a microscope, and we were fried. Before we went on stage, we had no electrolytes, so I've been trained. I think I'll be able to handle it.
Now, who was sharing that tent with you?
Oh, we had Kenny Garrett, we had Rihanna, we had Babyface, and we all looked like a pile of
Yeah, everybody was truly funky that day,
we
right?
were very funky that day.
Before we went on, you had some advice for people about really hot conditions. Now, it's not going to be that way this weekend, but boy, we had a steamer on Wednesday. So what's the advice?
Yeah, well, I learned this a trick. It's actually they do this in the military, and the Caribbean people told me a lot about this. Is that when you sweat, you lose your electrolytes, but salt and potassium are the main ones. So if you have salt and potassium tablets and you take those right before you exert yourself in weather like this, it really helps prevent all those symptoms of heat exhaustion.
You heard it right here from Dr. John Novello.
Oh, wait a minute. Now, don't give me trouble. I am not prescribing anything. We don't want the AMA taking me away before I go on stage.
Those are over-the-counter medications. Now, you believe in like it's almost like the healing power of music. I read you. It's like there are some forms of music, some melodies that just make you, I don't know, feel good. Is that correct?
Well, it's not just the melody. I think the groove, which I call the rhythm of life, is everything. And this project, B3 Soul, I went back to my roots. And, no matter what culture and language you speak, it seems like if you write and play music that makes people's body vibrate and groove, doesn't matter what culture they're from, it's a feel-good music, and you communicate to them. I think you take them out of their normal drudgery work days and make them feel good. So that's what I think.
See, we've gone from Dr. John to Professor John.
Could be, without a PhD.
Now, did you ever think about giving it all up and becoming an actor? I know that you've been on a soap opera or two.
You're a comedian today. That's pretty good. Yeah, I've been on a soap, but no, I'd much rather. Actors have to get up at 5 in the morning and sit there in their dressing room and wait to be called. And musicians, we go to bed really late and get up late, so I picked that.
See, and you're just like me, we're pretty enough for radio.
Exactly.
You've done a lot of work over the years with Eric Marienthal.
Yeah,
and that collaboration has been going on for a while. What is it? Some kind of a secret get together, or you guys? Is it the chemistry?
Well, I first heard him in Los Angeles. I was in a big band, and one night the alto player couldn't make it, and Eric Marienthal was a sub. Nobody knew him. He was brand new, and he came and subbed on this big band gig, and I kind of went, I like the soulful melodies of this guy. And so then I started hiring him in my bands, and over the years we played in many projects together. And so, yeah, we have a great collaboration. We just love each other.
And you can be sharing the stage today.
Absolutely.
Is he going to get here?
We hope. He came in from Baltimore, and his flight was delayed. We heard he's at the airport now, getting to the gate. So we're going to try to get him here in time.
So if you see somebody flashing their lights on 405 or I-5, that's Eric. Please move over to the left and let him by.
It's always exciting behind the scenes. Most people don't know what goes on, but once we get up there, there's always stories.
John, what do you got planned for the future? What are you working on?
Well, I'm going to start working on my next record with this B3 Soul project, but I'm just finishing up a new record with my other band, Niacin, with Billy Sheehan and Dennis Chambers, which is sort of a progressive jazz rock trio.
Yeah, have a release date?
No, we'll have it done by October, so it'll probably come out next quarter.
Excellent.
2010.
Excellent. So you're scheduled to hit the stage about 3?
3 o'clock.
Looking forward to it. John Novello at 98.9 KWJZ.